My name is Adele Woodson, and we're here to ask for your support for our initiative and our project to bring black and white racial reconciliation.
The story of black-white reconciliation is one that can be repeated across the United States with many families, and probably around the world.
Once again, my name is Adele Woodson.
My name is Craig Woodson.
But I think the reality is that there needs to be amends, there needs to be healing, and the healing has to come from the white side initially, I think, to the black side, because that's the direction that it happened.
I'm the descendant of the slaves that were held by the white Woodson family. They were among the first slaves brought from Africa to America.
My ancestors were among the first slave owners in Jamestown in 1619. This part of our family story was tragic and very troubling. At the time I learned this, I decided it was necessary to look for and find the descendants of those slaves in the United States. I had the opportunity to meet Edgar Woodson, the father of Adele Woodson.
We share the same last name because typically the slaves took the names of the slaveholding family. In 1998, we met for the first time the black Woodson family and the white Woodson family for a meeting of reconciliation. We also honored our mutual ancestor, Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the first African-American PhD from Harvard University, who initiated Negro History Week, which went on to become Black History Month.
We called that meeting Sankofa, which means in the Ghanaian culture, you cannot move forward without remembering the past. In that spirit, I wanted to make this ceremony, this meeting, an apology for my ancestors' part and role in slavery.
Indeed, I believe you cannot move forward without remembering the past. So, having said that, I am now going to say again to Edgar that I apologize on behalf of my ancestors for the Holocaust that is caused to your family and your ancestors. And I ask for your forgiveness.
And making amends begins with meetings like this that bring together all of the participants. We are a microcosm of the world in our various cultures and colors and such. And I so deeply commend you, Craig, for initiating this.
I have not heard, in all honesty, a whole lot of Caucasians talk about the contributions of black people, outside of politicians, because they do. But, you know, real ordinary people talk about the impact of African Americans on their lives and who they were oppressed with, and actually even being informed enough to have an opinion about it.
Since then, my parents have passed. Craig, my Aunt Thelma Woodson Phillips, and I have kept in touch and consider ourselves one family.
Racial tensions around the United States and indeed around the world have increased over the many years, and we want our message to help bring the world together as one family.
God, sometimes He create brothers, but they fight. Why? Because in the long run, He wants them to reach perfection. They will fight and fight and fight. And one day, they will sit down and say, why are we doing this? We're brothers. Let's get together.
Your support will help us with our next steps, which include a larger Sankofa meeting in the fall.
It will also help us produce a full-length feature documentary on our story.
Also promote our story through live presentations and the documentary.
We appreciate your support in helping us bring the conversation about slavery, racism, reconciliation, and the history that is so important in America to a wider audience. Thank you.